close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Come on in, everybody. Come on in. How's everybody doing today? Today, we are going to try to clear up some speculations, rumors, talk about what's been going on in the YouTube streets. Yes, we are talking about baby Summer today, because there's been a lot of speculation, rumors. Like, whenever there's no content, people tend to find things to run with them. They run right back to SummerWells' case. So I want to say hi to everybody coming in. To Audrey D, innocent until proven guilty. Killbister, come on in, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Audria Presley, Mindy McGee, My Three Sons, Laura Jean, come on in, y'all. Cool Gamer, Ferdy, Sentiment, Mary Torres, Dee Dee, hey Dee Dee, Vicky B, Heather Lynn, and Gail Penn. Come on in. Carly Strogans, Vicky B. Y'all, I ain't got my glasses on, so it's hard for me to see. Hey, Maya May, Annabelle Roma, hello. Come on in, Victoria Burgess. Come on in, Miggy. Come on in, Wildfire. Sharon. Bonda Cheeseman. I want Heart to Touch. I think it's in here. I thought I've seen her. B2 Music and Chat. Nay, nay. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Ada Cox. Hello, Ada. York Shore. Come on, y'all in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Crap. I'm not green on Crime Crazy Critters on the farm. I need to get my membership back. The membership is in the description. If any of my mods can put my membership linked out, that would be much obliged. I'm going to go ahead and share with you all my my DIY / beauty channel, and it's called Beautiful Designs. I've had it for a while. I've got 425, and I just go and shop and do DIYs. This is my newest DIY here with I did for Christine. I can't play the music, but because I'll get a copyright, but I want to show you what I did here. Let me fix this, y'all. Hey Danny, how are you? Miggy, let me take this down. So I bought these like white nutcrackers at Walmart, and I decided to paint them, and Christine said you could make a breast cancer one. So that's what I did. I can't play the music on it, but I'm going to show you. You can go to my page and see how I made it, but I made them for Christine actually. Here is actually the link to that channel if anybody wants to go over there and sub up. It's my Beautiful Designs, and I do shopping with me. I go to Target. Aw, I'm doing good. I am. Thank you. I go to Target, Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. I've got a couple videos. I got like 30,000, 22,000. But I really like to build that channel up because I do a lot of DIYs. And I just did a breast cancer. I made one just like breast cancer for Christine because yeah. I wanted to paint them, and I did it for Christine because she said that would be cute. So I bought me some stickers and did it. But I wanted to show you all that because I'm just going to go ahead and try to get this channel going, y'all, and get it monetized. But as you can see, I go shopping a lot. And so some does good and some don't. Like right here's a Hobby Lobby. I have a lot of shorts videos. I have a lot of regular videos. I've been doing this for a long time on this channel. I go to Target. I go to different places. I have thrown a little bit of the stuff out on my other channels, but mostly I do all this on this channel here. Like you can see here, I'll shop and bring people stuff that I think is cute. Here's another DIY I did. It's a short one. I just kind of did that. I really need to thank you. I appreciate that. You love making decor. I am a decor person. I really want to get my decor channel going. But I bought this stuff at the Dollar Tree, and I made like a tier tray on this one. But yeah, here's the link if anybody wants to go subscribe to my channel. I'd be much obliged. I was going to try to keep it separate from YouTube, but I'm going to build my channels either way. I do have 400 and some people. But I'm going to start bringing more DIYs to the channel. I actually need to have a better setup because I'm trying to do these by hand and it's very difficult. Thank you, Penelope. So yeah, I do better DIYs than this. I actually, yeah. But if you want to go over there and subscribe, I actually went to the Spirit of Halloween. I just go all different places and film things that I think is cute. This is my niece's wedding that I decorated the florals and stuff. That I did that. This is her wedding. I decorated all that. Um, I do a lot of wedding. I can, yeah. So yeah, there is some DIYs in there, but not as much as I wanted to. I did that layout and all that. So yeah, if y'all want to try to go and sub up to it. This is my daughter's. This is actually my daughter's wedding. The wedding party dinner, the dinner before the wedding. After the rehearsal dinner. Um, so yeah, this is my daughter's wedding rehearsal here. So yeah. But yeah, y'all want to go subscribe to that channel. Like I said, I've had it about a couple years. I've just really not pushed it like I wanted to because I've been doing this one. So yeah, it's called Beautiful Designs. You might have seen me trolling in it a couple times, but it's not a troll channel. It's just I go over there and aggravate my sister with it. But yeah, thank you guys for subscribing. Let's see how many subscribers I got. Let me go back. Let me go back to. I got 450 subscribers. Thank you guys. I would like to get monetized. I might try to go live on there and do some live streams with me doing crafts. Y'all, I do more crafts than I film. Hey, country girl, how are you? Hang on. You have a rehearsal dinner before getting married? Yeah, it's a rehearsal dinner. The groom's family usually pays for it. Yeah, we had a rehearsal dinner before my daughter got married. Well, it's not the night that they get married. It's the night of the wedding rehearsal. When I say I worked my butt off for my daughter's wedding, make no mistake, I did. But she had a beautiful wedding, and that's all that matters. And so did my niece. So yeah, I'll bring more of that because I got my nephew's gonna get married, and I said I was gonna help do that. So practice the church. The church. Oh, practice at the church. Yes, they did a rehearsal. My daughter had a wedding at the church. What's the channel called? Beautiful Design. This is the link here. You can click on it and subscribe if you want to. It's my new, well, it's not my new. It's just I try to keep it kind of private because I was getting so many attacks from, people on YouTube. But I want to share it with you all because I love you guys. And so if you want to be a part of that channel, I will be bringing more DIYs. I will be doing live streams where I DIY, and today's the one I released of this video here. Me making, I buy stuff like on sale like that and I redo it. And even you can go to a thrift store and buy stuff and redo it. So I didn't film it all because I don't really have a filming studio. But thank you guys for 7 Up. But I made this for Christine because in remembrance of breast cancer. So I messaged Candace. I don't know if she's going to come over here. She's probably still at work. Miss Daisy would do great as a wedding planner. A lot of people has told me that I need to touch up on my painting on that. I got to fill in a couple places, but that's ultimately the Nutcracker after it was finished. Both of them. They're not really finished all the way, but I wanted to give y'all a sneak peek of them. But I got to go back and touch up on the paint and stuff. And I thought about adding some bling as well. But anyways, in other news, I love you are so clever. Thank you, Maya May. Hey Buster, how are you? Um, so the word on the street, the rumors that's on the street, y'all. What do y'all think about them rumors in the SummerWells case about the whole nude, well, not nude, but the inappropriate photos? Do y'all believe it? Put a one in the chat or two if you do. Because I do believe in my heart, and I went over to Dolly's. Dolly was Dolly was actually you believe it, D? Lucky? Um Going over it, and Bullhorn Betty was up there too, and I was surprised to see that Bullhorn was actually on our side a little bit. Now, I've not seen these pictures. I don't know what these pictures are. They did say that there was no nude pictures in there. And we all know that we've seen pictures of Summer with her underwear on without a shirt. And I think that's just how she ran around the house. And like other people said, they've took pictures that probably would be deemed inappropriate too nowadays of their kids without their shirts on. I know I have some. I've never put them on social media of my daughters when they were babies. I never thought anything of it. So, but alleged. Hey Sarah. Um, right. Alleged. They're supposed to be posing pictures. Now, you got to look at the sources. I'm just saying, you guys, you have got somebody that has 1 minute says she's friends with Don Wells, and then the next minute she's like mad because Don's not talking to her. I mean, I'm trying to be nice and not talk about other YouTubers, but listen, I don't think that they're anything bad. I think they're, in my opinion, I believe that they are. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you. In my opinion, I think that the photos are just her being a little girl and getting pictures taken of her. I mean, I don't think that maybe whoever took the pictures, which, like I said, I've not seen the pictures, so I can't judge the pictures if I've not seen the pictures. But we all have seen Summer pictures of Summer in her underwear running around because that's just what she does. So shares pictures she sent to Don were probably way worse. I don't know. I don't know. But you got to look at the source and where it's coming from. And I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, yeah, Daisy, do you remember the old photos of nude babies laying on their tummies on the fur rug? Yes. Yeah, we've all took photos of our children with their underwear on and stuff. Miss Daisy, did you hear what Ernie said about Hammer? Homer? Homer? Who is Homer? Hammer. About a hammer. Listen, hey, truth seekers. Listen, y'all, I don't have anything against Ernie, but I don't believe everything Ernie says. I take that with a grain of salt. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? I really do. I take that with a grain of salt. No, no. Listen, y'all. Ernie's trying to get back in the grace of Summer Wells' case. I really. Hammer Simpson. Who the hell's Homer Simpson? Who's Homer Simpson? That sounds familiar. The hammer has been brought up several times. What is going on with a hammer? What the heck? What's Ernie saying about a hammer, y'all? Candace is currently at work right now. She went to work today. She's been working these last couple of days. That creator has had them since like September, and she's listen. Let me go back up here and read what you said. Hey, Kim Howard. So you are discrediting what Cher and Justin are saying. I'm just saying, I'm not discrediting anything. I'm just saying, look at the source. I mean, look at Cher. She was friends with Don 1 minute, the next minute, she's not friends with Don. So I'm just saying, that creator has had them since like September, and she just all of a sudden realized may be inappropriate, and so she called TBI and had a live with Jay. I mean, if you were really concerned about that, why would you bring it to YouTube? Why wouldn't you let TBI handle it? You know what I'm saying? It's to bring out the fact that they think there was a phone not turned in, which goes back to Ernie spreading that rumor. Like I said, I take what Ernie says with a grain of salt. And y'all know that. So, hey, Lady 7 Up, I just do. I don't believe everything that Ernie says. Dawn didn't smash her hand with a hammer. I know that's crazy. Y'all listen, y'all could tell. Y'all could look at the videos of Summer and tell that she was not an abused child. She was all over Candace, all over Dawn. She was very, very loved. You can tell that. I don't believe for 1 minute that. Now, like I said, I'm not talking about nobody, but look at the source. Cher is very mad because Dawn is not talking to her no more and she has to have content. PG asked him to have proof. Of course, yeah, you got to have proof if you're going to put that stuff out here. Miss Daisy, Ernie is suggesting that Dawn hurt Summer with a hammer. Like I said, look at the source. I'm just saying. Hey, Robin. Candace told Chris McDonough that she had another phone to turn in. Well, according to Don and Candace, they've turned all the phones in that needed to be turned in. They took their TVs and everything. They come in and took everything out of there. If you listen to Don talking about it, I only saw one photo and Summer was clothed. Still strange. Like I'm saying, y'all, thank you, Christy. I don't want to bring up drama with SummerWells' case, but I have to say, look at the source. Look at the source. That's all I'm going to say. Now, if there is something bad, I'm sure TBI will handle it. But in my opinion, I believe it was over dramatized and took out of proportion. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm entitled to it just like y'all are entitled to yours. Let's see. Well, I won't agree with that, Miss Daisy. Still believe they know. And that's okay. It's okay for you to believe that. I'm not saying you have the right to believe whatever you want. I think Cher is trying to trigger Dawn, so he'll contact her. She can't stand that he's no longer her cash cow. I don't know. We all know that she's upset that Don won't talk to her no more because y'all know what happened. The reason why Candace got upset, y'all can't say you don't blame her. Those channels will say and do anything for attention. It's a crockable poop. I'm glad Don Candace don't give any of them time of day. They don't even come on. They don't pay attention to a lot of it because they do know it is a lot of times it is a crock of poo poo. Like I said, why come online and put it out online? Why not turn it into the TBI? Why not just turn it into the TBI? If you're so concerned about it, turn it in. You don't have to go live and talk about it. Hey, Peppermint Patty. Hey, Diane. They are needing views. I don't agree with what they did, I think it should have been turned in and not put public. Summer deserves more respect. I agree with you. I do. These are many pictures of those children looking clean and there are many pictures of those children looking clean, happy, healthy, and appropriate dressed. Yes, and going out to dinner too. Hey, Missouri Mama. Yeah. I just don't feel, and this is my opinion, um, what hey Charlie, Donna Candace don't have to talk to YouTube. Hope they never talk to none of them. Well, I just feel like it was turned in. Well, they did the right thing. Hey, Bisha's back. They did the right thing by turning it in, I guess, if it's what they say it is. But in my opinion, this is my opinion. Look at the sources. There's a lot of dramatics there, and things have been completely blown out of proportion many of times since I've been friends with Don and Candace. I have seen so many lies and so many words twisted and so many things said. Like they were literally going live and saying that Ernie says Candace threw a hammer in the lake. A hammer. Come on, Ernie. Y'all know Ernie. If y'all ain't figured Ernie out by now, I don't know what to say. I don't I don't hate Ernie and I everything, but y'all know Ernie ain't truthful. Come on, y'all. He likes to make things up, y'all. Hey, Misty. No, she threw a cell phone in the lake, not hammer. Why are you believing Ernie? He's nothing but trouble. I don't hate Ernie. I just don't believe everything Ernie says. She is doing it for the money. Hang on, that's Candace calling. Hang on. Okay, I'm back, y'all. This is the first time Candace is hearing of it. She didn't know anything about it. Sorry, guys. That was Candace. She's driving home from work right now. I had to tell her about it. I figured someone else had already told her, but she did not know that this was going on. She said that she just ain't going to pay no attention to it because she knows it's lies or it's dramatics. She didn't know anything about it though, so I just told her, I just gave her a little bit of it, a little bit of what they said. I didn't watch it all. I just watched what Dolly put out last night about it. And I was like, BS, BS. I smell BS. But she said she'd come in and chat here as soon as she got home, um, and talk to everybody. But she didn't know all this was going on. So, but I told her that. And I told her I was just trying to get some things cleared up about it. Because, like I said, you all, Daisy, let's see, Daisy, please read what I put in chat about the hammer. Y'all, I'm telling you right now, if it's coming from Ernie, y'all know Ernie. I don't believe anything Ernie says, guys. I think the hammer thing started because when Don was asked what to do, what do you think happened to Summer? He replied, maybe she was hit with a hammer and heard him say it myself. I don't know. I don't think Summer was hurt. I think Summer was kidnapped. I think maybe Summer may be out here alive, you guys. There's a good chance Summer could be very much alive. Boy, if they do find Summer and they find Summer alive, I really there'll be a lot of people like freaking out. Like they'll be like happy too. They pick their time when they put the crap out knowing. Now, I'm not saying that other people are not lying about it because they may think not every parent is the same. Like some parents let their kids run around in their underwear. I think we all know that some parents might not. Some parents might think it's appalling. So as far as Justin, I think Justin might think that it's inappropriate to him, but Southern mamas let their children run around in their underwear, especially when they're like 5 and 6 years old. Um, but because I'm not going to be talking about Justin, y'all. But as far as Cher, I think there's agenda behind her. I just don't. I just think it's blown out of proportion. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I got to be truthful. And you watch and see. Nothing will come of it because it's been blown out of proportion. But hey, Grossly, how are you? Miss Daisy, Innocent told you Jinkies did a live on it today. Oh, did she? I didn't pay. I don't talk to her anymore. I don't associate. I listened to. Let's see. I listened to a bit and turned it off because it was horrible. 3 years later and nothing. Oh, are you talking about the share thing? Ernie Shell always gets kicked in the stomach. Listen, I don't have anything against Ernie. I just know Ernie. I just know who Ernie is. Like, I don't believe everything he says, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't have anything against him. I just don't believe everything that he says. Anything can be possible. That's true. But I don't believe it. I just don't think Donna Candace hurt their child. I don't think that all that was going on. See, but the thing is, if Summer's alive somewhere, those lying creators making stuff up for interfering with the case can cause her to be hurt or unalived. Well, that is true. In my opinion, the majority of us would be ecstatic if Summer was what. And there's no doubt about that, y'all. I'm not saying that other people don't love Summer because they do. I believe that the whole true crime community genuinely loves Summer. That's something I can't deny. Hey, Nora Woods, they do love Summer. Every one of y'all are out here loves Summer. And believe me, if Summer was found with Donna Candace's permission, I would put it out here and I'd be so happy. We'd all be so happy. We'd be just so happy. Every one of us would be. And you know what the thing is? I don't even think Candace would be mad at people. I think that if Summer was found, that Candace would want to come out here and share it with even the people that's attacked her. I really do, because that's just how she is. She's very forgiving. Hang on just a second, y'all. Hang on, I gotta make a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, I think everybody would be happy. Miss Daisy, hang on, y'all. Miss Daisy, Ernie done a lot to help by try to find Summer when she first went missing, and Candace was the one who went to Ernie for help. And Candace and Ernie are still friends. They're still friends. They're not enemies. They're by far Candace thinks a lot of Ernie. Hey, Amy and everyone, all of this bull is and has gotten out of control. So many of the creators have no respect, no morals or values. I just believe that it's blown out of proportion. I'm not spamming it. My crazy cell phone keeps doing it. Oh, hey, Cinderman, if y'all have not hit that subscribe button, that like button, and please consider becoming a member of the Critter Crime family. Look, they're letting Marshall in here. They're leaving Marshall alone. We love all missing children and want all of them to get justice. Yes, we do. Um, hey, Karen, A723. Why is law enforcement contacting Ernie telling him to back off and had go out? Y'all, like I said again, gotta have receipts on that with Ernie. You gotta have receipts. I'm just saying. I wouldn't be his friend. He talks a lot of poop about them. It's disgusting. Yes, everyone on outside loves Summer. Yes, everybody loves Summer. And I can't judge everybody that loves Summer, even though you have a different opinion of Dawn and Candace. I think with time, now that Candace is coming out more and talking to people and opening up to people, hopefully more creators will open up and give her a chance and talk to her and actually sit down and talk to her. Dolly got to talk to her and Dawn, and I'm sure she would talk to Dolly again. Um, and actually get to know her because before she didn't know how to handle YouTube. And I think she's throughout the years she's got more used to YouTube and she knows she's got a supportive family over here that supports her and lets her open up about her daughter. And y'all know she does. Did anyone hear what Ernie said about Jinkies? No matter what, it wasn't right. I did not hear. I don't watch Ernie. I really don't. I don't hate Ernie. I just don't watch him. Miss Daisy in chat. Hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Much love. Thank you, Matthew. Dee Dee said, I think Candace told Ernie she would tell him something in 2 days. Is to shut him up. He got to be aggravating. Probably away from all of them. Yeah, that's true. But she likes to get up here and talk about Summer. Y'all seen how she likes to open up about Summer over here. Especially when she's having them hard days. When she starts feeling sad, she wants to come up here and talk about Summer. And I just let her come up here and talk about her baby. Let's see. You have a good day. Believe Earn if you want to. His day is coming. Hey, Melanie says, Miss Daisy, I wanted to share with you the title of it, but I can't seem to find it, which is weird. But I saw a little clip of where they was a little girl, blonde hair, found in a camper. I seen that, but a lot of people said that that sounded like that Chase 423, and that video got took down. So I don't know if I believe that at all. I believe that might have been somebody just out here to get clicks and views. That's what I think. Um, it helped seeing Candace in a real light. At first, I wondered about her. It definitely helped understand her better. Yeah, and as she comes out more and more and talks and gets to everybody gets to know, they love Candace. I mean, look at Nana for Life, TT, even Jinkies, all of them. Anybody that's friends with Candace, they love her. Me, Christine, we all love her. Shannon said, Miss Daisy, the toy soldier you did for Miss Christine was precious. I'm praying for her. Thank you, Shannon. God bless you. Thank you for that. Hey, Gail, come on in, y'all. I'm gonna put my link out to my channel again for my beautiful designs channel. If anybody wants to go over and sub up, I'll be doing more shops with me and DIYs. There's my thing. Uh, that's my channel right there. I don't. Daisy also that rumor that when she was sick and on the phone with Ernie, and everyone says they hear a shovel. I personally know that it was not a shovel. That was stupid. And believe me, Dee Dee personally knows, y'all. Hey, Believe, how are you? Carly said, yeah, I saw him take talking ish about Jinkies, Daisy, and PG. And PG, he was unlike himself. I was like, he wrong with that, bashing anyone who supports him. I don't know why he would want to bash me, but hey, if he wants to do it, he does. I'm sick of the lies they run with about Candace. I know, Dee Dee, I know. Dee Dee's a little feisty thing. Hey, Polly Pam, how are you? Miss Daisy, I thought we was friends and you're just barely telling me about your new channel. Hey, what's up, Ronald? I'm just now telling everybody about my channel because I really didn't want to intermingle it with my crime channel because of all the attacks. I subbed looking forward to seeing you craft. Thank you, Mary Tora. Ernie is talking horrible about Candace, Don, Jinkies, and you too, Miss Daisy. It's sickening. I don't know why he's talking bad about me. I ain't done nothing to him. Thank you, Mary, for subbing up to my other channel. I'm good, Daisy. Thank you for asking. You sound better today. Did you get to feeling better? Yes. Last night I was going to do a live and I was so weak that I literally fell asleep because y'all, I got an infection and I think it's a kidney stone, but it hurts. It hurts a lot. And so I've been running a fever too. Daisy, these channels are twisting all the truth and they don't know all the facts. Listen, I am a number one witness that there is a lot of untrue stuff out here on Summer's case. Things that they say Donna Candace is doing. I'll literally get off the phone with Candace and Don will be like, or Candace, and then I'll see something. Candace and Don's in jail and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll be like, no. And like they said that they went to court and Robin Lane was trying to get the kids. And literally, I talked to Don on the phone that morning and he was at work because I could hear him scraping with the mud, you know. I could hear him scraping. And like, I knew he was at work. And then when I asked Don and Candace about it, they were like, no. Miss Daisy, I have a craft channel also. I'm a Fiber artist. Oh, well, I'll have to sub up to your thing. Leave me a comment, and I'll go over there and sub up to your thing. I'll sub up to you too. I love crafting. Miss Daisy, you need a medicine and a lot of water so infection does not turn into sepsis, my friend. I know, I do. Hang on just a second, y'all. I gotta call somebody. Hang on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Summer has a birthday coming up in 11 days. Her her is the her day before my a day before mine got to celebrate her birthday. Love you, Summer. Okay, well, Candace did tell you all that there is a birthday party at that church, that Baptist church, Robin Lane. Hey, Diamonds Creation. Robin Lane is throwing that party for Summer. Candace is going to be there, and she wants everybody to come, including people that don't like her and Donnie. She still wants them there. And she set it up on my panel that she wants everybody there to celebrate Summer's birthday. So I'm going to go and bring that up so people that's in here can see it. And she said, haters or not, she wants them there. So let me bring it up. The birthday party. Here it is. Summer's birthday party. And she wants everybody to come. And I'm going to be there. Here it is, right here. Let me take these down for just a second, y'all, so we can see. It is February the 2nd, Friday, February the 2nd, at 6:30 p.m. at Cedar Grove Baptist Church in Kingsport, Tennessee. And she said everyone is invited. Why isn't Don going to be there? She said Don probably will be there. I think Don will be there. Um, because if Candace usually goes, Donnie usually goes. And it's in the evening. So, yeah. And anybody that goes, if you got like a little card or a little letter or something that you want to give Candace, that'd definitely be the perfect timing to give her that, or just give her a hug and encouragement, her and Don. That would be the perfect opportunity for anybody to get to meet her and Don and see for yourself who they are. Miss Daisy, when I had my first kidney infection, it was when I was pregnant. I had a fever and infection went through my bloodstream and put me in the hospital. My doctor seen my white blood count. I've got antibiotics. I took them, but they just ain't getting like it should. But I'll be okay, y'all. Kidney infections can kill the baby. Huh? My knees is killing me right now. Got me some biotin. Don and Candace can 100% prove those pick things by showing the screenshots they sent share with them now. They didn't even know about it. They don't even know about it. I just told Candace on her way home. Hey Tracy. Sorry I missed y'all. I almost home. Thank you. Oh, it's okay, Diamonds. That's what my OB told me. Oh, yeah, yeah, it can. To all the hang on. To all can't go, send a card to the church, couldn't they, Daisy? Or you can send it to 110 Ben Hill Road. But I'm just saying, if anybody that's in the area or is coming to the area, go, go. Even Bullhorn Betty, I said, I heard her say that she will be might be in the area. Go. Candace is going to live stream it. I'm going to go. Can sorry. Candace is going to live stream it. I probably will take a few video clips, but I probably won't live stream it. So, but she's going to live stream her baby girl's birthday party. And y'all know her first birthday party, I went to it, and you know that Candace and Don didn't go because of all the YouTube stuff. But now they're getting more comfortable with everybody. They're learning more about what YouTube's all about. Yes, Candace loves getting letters for Summer, and she always reads them. And any pictures that's made of Summer, Candace puts them on her wall. She's got a wall there, and she puts them on her wall. She hangs them up on her wall. I've seen it. Maybe she showed you guys. I don't remember if she showed it or not. I remember watching you live. Something. Oh, you remember, Brittany, when I did the live stream at Summer's birthday party? I still got that live stream out. That was her very first birthday. It was a Paw Patrol. Yes, Daisy, I remember when you bought that big bear for Summer. Oh, I didn't buy that bear for Summer. That was Rob, that was the big bear, this one here. Let me put it up here. The one that I always show on here. That was actually Summer's bear. They had it there at her birthday party. This one that was at her birthday party, that was her actual bear. Now, I have to be honest with y'all, when I touched that little bear, I did not feel good. I didn't have a good feeling. But I don't know if it was just the fact that we were celebrating a child that was missing, and just the whole thing was overwhelming for me. That could have been it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Reap what you sow. Thank you for becoming a member of the Critters Crime family. I don't know where my cowbell is, but thank you so much. 6 months. Let's see what they say. Um, hey everyone, just got off work. Happy to see you. Happy to see you too. Thank you so much. Hi, Miss Daisy. Hope you're well. Hello, Massachusetts Mama. If y'all have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Consider becoming a member. Hit that like button, because that like button helps my channel grow. Daisy's P.O. Box for Candace, please. 110 Ben Hill Road. I don't know what the zip code is. She can tell you if she comes in here. I know she was on her way home. So I don't know if she's going to. Your cowbells here. I don't know if she's going to come in. She may not. She may hit the psych jack and not look back, because she gets up like at 4 o'clock in the morning. She said she would, but I don't know if she'll actually get to or not. There she is. Candace, what is your address so somebody can send you cards if they want to send them? Do you know the zip code? I don't know the zip code, but it would be 110 Ben Hill Road if anybody wants to send her and Donnie a card or a letter or anything like that. Just be respectful. Do not send anything inappropriate to her or mean. But she will be at Summer's party on this day, and she does welcome everyone. Here is the zip code. 110 Ben Hill Road, y'all. Would that be Beach Creek? Or would that be Hawkins County, Tennessee? 110 Ben Hill Road, Hawkins County, Tennessee? Or would that be Beach Creek? I don't know what area that would be. Miss Daisy, I need to know the names of the acrylic paints you used on Nutcracker, and you got the Nutcracker, please. I got the Nutcracker at Walmart. It was on sale. It was regularly $24 for a plain Nutcracker. Rogersville, Tennessee, you all. 110 Ben Hill Road, Rogersville, Tennessee, and 37857. So she's got like a zip code close to mine, kind of like mine. Daisy had to rewind, but you should know Candace and Don said they found an iPad. Law enforcement missed it. Y'all, Candace don't know anything about all that, what's been going on with Cher and all them. She just got home from work. I told her about it though. What do you, Candace? don't even pay attention to what they say. And I don't blame her. I would, there it is. If anybody wants to send her a card or Donnie a letter or something, or just something special, she puts, if you have paintings of Summer, she puts them up on her wall. But if you want to meet Candace in person, she will be at this event. She will be at Summer's birthday party event. Y'all, I'll be right back. I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't run off. I'll be right back. It's so good to look outside and not see snow. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to run to the bathroom. Hey, Debbie Nelson. But yeah, y'all, it's blown out of proportion. I guarantee it. I mean, I don't, we all know that little kids run around in their underwear. We've all took pictures of our kids with just their underwear on. I've done it before when my girls were little. I just feel like that it's over dramatized. That's what I think. I am so glad. Hey TT. Hey Nikita. I am so glad to look outside and see the snow gone. I don't want any more. No, I didn't pee outside. I went to the bathroom. Hey y'all, that biofreeze works. My knees ain't even hurting since I put them on there. And my knees has been killing me all day. But yeah, if y'all want to meet Candace in person, as long as y'all's respectful, she said everyone is invited to Summer's birthday party. Candace said they are just mad because Donnie's not talking to them, so they are going to say crap. Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Consider the source. She's been coming out with all this stuff. Hey, Christy Kits, how are you? Like, I just believe it's over dramatic. I mean, that's what my opinion is. I mean, if they were so concerned about it, then they should have just sent it to the TBI and not to got on YouTube and told. That makes me think that, hey Rhonda Lynn, that there was attention seeking there. And I'm talking about the creator that once acted like she was best friends with Dawn, and then when Candace said enough is enough, then she gets mad and she still tries to blame everything on Candace. The pic wasn't even shown, so how do we even know they exist? Exactly, God's girl. Exactly. I mean, it's just a bunch of bullshit, in my opinion. Hang on just a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. But yeah, Miss Daisy. Hang on, let me read that. I'm sorry. Miss Daisy. The whales can easily just download their pictures from the cloud on any new device they get. I don't understand why people don't understand that. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of pictures they was. I guarantee you the pictures that they seen, we've probably already seen them. They're probably pictures of summer that was taken every day, and we've probably seen them all. That's my opinion. Exactly, Candace. Cher wants to get done, so uh, oh, you don't want to get Candace started on that one. Candace don't like that one at all. Let's see. I may just take all a little road trip. Love to meet and squeeze you can, not in a stalker weird way. Candace, listen, if you know Candace, you know that once you get to know her, you know, hey, Hillbilly 29, you, oh yeah, here's my new channel. Y'all know, once you get to know Candace, she'll know Candace wasn't her to fly, y'all. She don't get upset. I get more upset than she does. She's had to calm me down before. I've got very upset before. And she's like, Daisy, don't go over there. Don't address it. Don't get mad. Just let it go. And I had to breathe and breathe and breathe. And I let it go. And I felt much better. The pics were supposed to be from before Summer went missing. Yeah, but we all know that Summer run around the house in her underwear. All kids do that. And it was probably pictures that was taken that was personal. It wasn't put out on YouTube or anything. Hey, Venice, I just subbed to your new channel. Thank you, Venice. Thank you. Thank you guys for subbing up to my new channel. But like I said, anybody in the Tennessee area, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, that wants to come celebrate her 8th birthday, yes, she'll be 8 years old this year. You are welcome to come. I've taken pics of my babies in bubble baths and bathing suits. I even have a pic of them in my kitchen sink when it was time for the first bath. Exactly. Me too. I mean, I've took pictures worse than that. Like mine run around with her little butt hanging out. And she's grown now. I would never put it out on social media, but when they're little and they're cute, you don't pay attention to stuff like that. Blank said she has clothes on, but one showed her back. What's wrong with that? Y'all, like I said. I know a lot of y'all would. I think if a lot of people got to actually talk to Candace themselves face to face, that they would like Candace. And Don. I've never met Don face to face. I've only talked to Don on the phone. I've never been to their house or anything like that, but I wish whoever done that they did to Summer, it would come out for Summer's sake. You know, if Summer's still out there, I wish she'd come home, y'all. Girl, I'm a mom of 4 daughters, and I've taken pics of their babies' butts. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, y'all. What people think nowadays like inappropriate is actually just being a mom and a dad, you know. I don't think the way they described it, I don't think it's as bad. I think it's over dramatic. I think it's very over dramatic. And I feel like the TBI will probably think the same thing. It was made to be, I think, more than what it is. If it was me and I even thought I found pics, I would have just turned it in. No need to tell everyone. Exactly. As long as all this new drama doesn't interfere with Summer's birthday party. Who cares? I truly think it's a distraction against the unity of the party is being. I just think that every time there's no new content out here, no new cases, that it's Summer's case that, well, there's certain creators out here that just focuses on Summer's case. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's so many speculations, rumors, and just ridiculousness out here. I did, and my daughter did. I used to go to door and grab the mail, and the mailman said, "Why don't you put some clothes on that girl?" I said I would, but she would just take them right off. Grand same. Exactly. Exactly. Some kids won't put clothes on. Some kids won't put clothes on. They'll take them right back off. And I know there's some kids that won't wear shoes. No matter how many times you put the shoes on them kids, they won't wear them. I know that for a fact. And so my girls run around in their underwear all the time around the house. That's just what kids do. Hey Dante, if it is how describe it, it's not normal cute pics. I don't know if the pics are past or not, but if so, it's not normal. Everyone's thinking. You have to think about the source. She's also mad at Don and Candace because Donnie's not talking to Candace anymore or talking to her no more. So if she was all concerned about all this, why didn't she turn them in earlier? That's what I'm saying. Hey Mandy 80, how are you? Hey Miss Daisy, the problem with the photos, they said they were passed. They were passed. Daisy, my kids. Let's see. It's going by fast, guys. My granddaughter is 5. She hates clothes, and when I pick her up for school, she has to go. She has to be dressed. She has to be dressed right before she goes. She's autistic, but may she's my favorite. Well, if I had one, she would be my favorite. Aw, yeah, a lot of kids don't. I feel like that I feel like it's just dramatic. That's what I feel like it is. And I feel like the TBI is going to find it dramatic as well. So that's what I think. There's a lot of creators making a big deal over Summer's pictures, wasting their time when they could be covering other missing kids. And the thing is that creator will do anything for views, in my opinion. Like this isn't the first thing. Like she interviewed Andy B and had like 1,000 people in her chat. Like I could do that. I could have 1,000 people in my chat just make up random BS about this case and have a bunch of people in my chat. But I happen to know that a lot of the stuff that's been put out here is not true because I have witnessed a lot of things that were absolute total lies. And then when I started seeing it for myself, I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's just been so many untrue things said." Miss Daisy, Candace, did anyone hear where Andy claimed Summer ran around the property nude? I didn't hear the interview. And maybe she did when she was little. Like I said, kids do that stuff, y'all. Guess what? When I was 5, I never kept clothes on and I wanted to be a boy. So bad. LOL. I even cut my hair so bad my ma said to cut it super short. Oh my gosh. Karen said, Candace, of course I pray for Summer. It's okay, and this is not true. It's normally said those who paint the fingers their 3 paintings back. Um, Candace, will you share the pics of Summer and the other pics with her in bathing suits off your iPad, please. She's wearing the bright pink. No, I don't suggest that at all. I would not put those pictures out. Those are private pictures for Dawn and Candace, not for the world to see. That's of their daughter, and I would not put any more of that out. I'm sorry, no. YouTube does not need to see that stuff. Absolutely not. Candace said, I'm not showing any more pics. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame her because people are taking that shit and blowing it completely out of proportion just so they can get clicks, views, and everything else. That's exactly what she wanted to do. She wants to hurt Candace and Don so bad because Don don't talk to her anymore. Absolutely not. I would not, Candace, ever. Because everything that she puts out here about her daughter gets twisted and turned around. And I'm not trying to be mean. It does. I've witnessed it for myself. I've seen it since we've been friends. Beautiful ladies and gents. Hey, Lady R. I don't understand the way people are saying this. I think this is all sick. I agree. I agree putting that on that baby. I agree. I mean, if they were so concerned, why did they come out and make it over dramatics to where they posed and everything else in it? I'm sorry, but no, I don't I don't believe it. No, there's never going to curse with curiosity. There's never going to be cleared up of the rumors as long as there's YouTubers out here that's making up rumors, and no matter what Candace does, N- no, she don't need to put pictures out of her daughter in a bathing suit. No, she said she's not showing anymore. And I can't say I don't blame her, guys. These parents has been ripped apart, inside out, upside down. I do not blame her whatsoever. I mean, and I'm sure that the boys probably run around with their t-shirts without a t-shirt too. They all kids do that. I have pictures of my daughters doing that. And do I believe that this is the first time Cher's seen it? No. I just think Cher was looking for anything to have content and she brought it out. I'm sorry, but that's just what I see. And people will twist it like they have most of everything in this case. Exactly. The worst thing Candace did was letting a YouTuber come into her house and film and do an interview with that YouTuber, because that YouTuber, in my opinion, twisted the truth around and made it look like it was way worse than what it actually is. Discovering the truth said, in my opinion, the pictures were probably photoshopped by you know who, and I'm guessing if Candace put the pictures out, we would be able to tell if they were photoshopped from the originals. I wouldn't put nothing else out. I'm sorry, you guys, but YouTube don't need to know. YouTube does not need to know everything about this case. Only the TBI and the FBI needs to know everything about this case. And Candace and Don. If them pictures were so bad, why didn't they send it to the TBI right away? Why now? Thank you. Thank you, Candace. Thank you for clearing that up. Exactly. Exactly, y'all. I've read many are attending the baby's party over the internet and in person. In my opinion, this is infuriating certain creators who benefit financially off the hate. I truly believe this. I'm just saying this. If you're going there to be rude and mean and pick on these families, don't even go. Don't go because you will mess it up to where uh Candace and Don will not share any more of Summer's things with the public. Miss Daisy spell check changed. It was point their finger has the pointing back at the self. Huh? Discovering the truth. No, I would not put any more pictures of Summer out. Surely and not in her bathing suit. No way. No, no more pictures like that. No more. If I was Candace and Don, no, nothing like that. It's just because people takes things and they twist it and they make it more than what it is. That's what it is. Things said gets worse and worse. It is so creepy. I mean, if you look at the Savannah Solo case before they found before they found Matthew with Savannah, they automatically went on the attack of Matthew and said that it was Matthew. They were blaming other people that didn't even have nothing to do with the case. Speculation was going absolutely wild. Can you guys not see how speculation can just completely take a case and twist it upside down and inside out? TT said she called TBI and ran straight to YouTube with it. That should tell you where her intentions are, clicks and views. I agree, TT. I agree on that one. Let's see. If the pictures are so innocent, why don't they show them? Because every time she puts her child's picture out, and I don't suggest now that her daughter is missing that she puts anything out like that. People don't need to see Summer in a bathing suit. No, 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 no. Y'all know. Absolutely not. I know it want yeah, a lot of people wants it to be to satisfy their own thoughts, but no. Actually Candace and Don don't owe nobody anything. They've come out here and they've asked you all to help find their daughter and I'm not saying all of y'all, but all they have gotten is ripped to shreds, tore upside down, inside out, speculation, rumors, lies, attacks, jobs lost. No. And that comes from Candace. I'm not showing any pictures of them sick for them sick people. Thank you, Candace. Absolutely not. No, 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 double no, triple no, 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 no. And that's just what I'm saying. And I know that's what Candace is saying, so I'm saying it for her. No matter whether they share these pics of Summer with us or not, they will still be rumors. It wouldn't stop. Yeah, exactly. Probably worse. They'll make a mountain out of a molehill. That's the track record of the internet, sadly, Daisy. I know. Because I was going back and looking because see they buried Savannah Soto today or yesterday and the baby. And I was going back and actually reading up uh I was actually going back and reading up on it, and I was seeing old TikToks of where they were saying that blaming Matthew, and Matthew was dead. Hang on, y'all. I got a text. And after they found out Matthew had died right along with Savannah, then they changed their tune, but they were all ready to jump on the train of Matthew hurt Savannah. And so, yeah, um, and that's just what happens on these YouTube streets. That's what happens. Diamond said, did TBI call you and asked you about these so-called pictures that were sent? No, she just now found out about this while I was on the phone with her. She didn't know. She didn't know, y'all. Like I said, it's dramatic. It's dramatic. It's blown out of proportion. I know it's blown out of proportion. I've seen things being blown out of proportion. That those of us that know Candace, and Candace has a lot of friends offline. She has people that love and support her that is not on the internet, that are not creators. And they all stand that, you know, they know her and they know that these is just, I know for a fact these are blown out of proportion. You don't owe any of them anything, Candace. Exactly. That's like people want to know about my nursing license. I could put my nursing license out here. Hell no. I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't give two shits if they believe I'm a nurse or not. I'm not trying to prove anything to nobody. And in fact, it's going to make me not want to show it even more because I don't owe nobody nothing. Hey, Raindrop. If it was serious, then they would have got in touch with Donna and Candace already. Plain and simple. I agree. Dee Dee said, it always gets blown up, Miss Daisy. Not picking all NIT, picking all the time on them. I know. I just wonder. I don't know. I'm just going to keep my opinion to myself. I'm not going to be mean, but I just don't believe it. Even if the case is solved, sadly, these people are determined to have their own opinion. They need to really check themselves. I agree. I agree. Now, when it comes to the other case with the little boy that was missing, I'm not going to mention no names, but I do believe that the people that's interviewing him believe that he is very guilty because he admitted that the little boy was in his backyard buried. And I want to do a live so bad about that, but I'm not going to out of respect for the little boy's mother. But I believe 100% that that guy, the neighbor in that little boy's case, is absolutely guilty because he admitted to the police that the little boy was in the backyard buried. Who does that shit? You know? I looked up your nursing license and people, they do exist. Sorry, Daisy, I just was curious and I would never dox you or anyone else. Well, I appreciate you not doxing me. Yeah. You see, y'all some suspicious persons. And I figured that people would, even, I don't, I'm not got nothing to prove to anybody. But hey, I know people would look it up. Some creators have dirty minds. Just look at the creators who are calling it child PORN. Yes, I know. I agree. 100%. Candace, I am so proud of you. And Don, you have been strong, courteous, polite, and all you want is the same as all of us. I love you guys, and I'm praying for you every day. Just keep your hopes and your faith. And you know what? Candace tells me, she says, God knows the truth, and one day it'll come out the truth. And I believe her. Let's see. Miss Daisy, because he is guilty, he knew they buried the baby there and was shocked when the feds didn't find his remains. So I wonder who tipped the law off. I really want to talk about it because y'all know how I love that baby and I love that case, but I don't want to bring up any more controversy about it. But I get really upset because I think that mother should have an opportunity to go up there and rip him a good one. I think she should get up there and just let him have it. You know what I'd like to do with that guy? I would like to get his ass up on my panel and play that video that play that video that Christine made for his mom and show how much that baby was loved, and then let that baby's mommy get up here and rip his ass apart. But she probably can't do it because of, you know, the law. But I would love to see him and that baby's mom hand in hand, fist to fist, because I guarantee you that mommy has a lot to say to that man. And I know she wants to, but can't. Y'all know how I love that mommy in the case. Even though people try to say I didn't care about that case and I didn't love that mommy, I did love that mommy. I still do love the mother of that little boy. I would just wait, Daisy. Just wait, sit back and see what's going on. That's what I'm gonna do. But I don't believe that man whatsoever. I think that he hurt that baby. I think he's a part of it. And unfortunately, I think that that baby, I think that he was human trafficked. I think because it was mentioned that that one guy was into human trafficking, I think he was a human trafficked gone wrong. Some people are nosy and need to mind their own business. Hawkins County Sheriff's Office failed summer, per Lady R. I think a lot of us think that as well. I don't know. I can't really say because I don't know. We don't know what's going on in the case. They may be keeping it under the belt for reasons we don't know. We don't know if they're even trying because I mean, the state of Tennessee is a very big state and there's more than one person missing, more than one child missing in the state of Tennessee other than Summer. And so, are they still focusing on Summer's case? I don't know. I don't know. True Crime with Eve did a fair, non biased cover story on. I appreciate creators that are led by their moral compass. Don't throw tomatoes at me. Are y'all donating any gifts given at the birthday party or keeping all for summer someday? I don't think anybody's actually giving gifts. I know when I went to the first birthday party, what they did was, and Robin Lane's over this one too, they had cake, ice cream, pizza. Well, they didn't have cake. They might have had a cake, but they also had cupcakes. They had cupcakes, ice cream, pizza. They had pictures of missing kids like laid out on the tables, and everybody just ate pizza, took pictures. They had Summer's teddy bear there. They were giving out flyers. They gave me a big old thick thing of flyers. And I talked to Robin's cousin. She told me a lot about Summer before I knew Dawn and Candace. And then we did a candlelight ceremony in remembrance of Summer that night. So there was no gifts or nothing like that given. It was just to celebrate her birthday. I think someone from Ellie should address the hate, Miss Daisy, or I wish they would. It's ridiculous. I know, Dee Dee. I know. And y'all, I've been trying to back away from Summer's case, but when it's so ridiculous that I have to come out here and address it, I mean, I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. That's why I had to come out here and say something. I had to address it and give my thoughts on it. I was actually in Dolly's chat giving my thoughts. Me and Dee Dee both. I seen Dee in there as well last night. And Dolly wasn't saying anything bad. He wasn't. He was kind of being neutral. And I was surprised that Bullhorn Betty was calling it BS too. That really surprised me. So yeah, because even Bullhorn Betty was like, "Look at the source. Look what the she show. Look, she don't like Candace. Candace don't like her. And there is very few people that Candace don't like. Like most of the creators that attack her, she doesn't like. have anything against them. Like, she still don't hate them or anything. But I have to say that creator, I don't believe Candace cares too much for it all. And that's just being honest. But as far as most of these creators, she actually would talk to them if they came to Summer's birthday party. She would talk to them. Daisy, let them show you the pics. It was a screenshot of a pic that Don sent share, but there was a section small pics below that one share didn't notice until she enlarged them. To be honest with you, I already call it as BS. I don't want to see them. I know it's BS. Hey, Autumn Breeze. Candace said, I don't hate them, but I don't want anything to do with them either. Well, I can't say I don't blame you. I can't say it. I listen. What pictures Don and Candace have of their daughter is between them. We are friends, but I am not going to ask Candace to see pictures that she don't want to share of her daughter. I don't want to see the. I don't want to see pictures. I think it's ridiculous. I believe it was blown out of proportion, and it's just stupid. There were no physical signs of Holly Baba being abducted, but she was. Exactly. Exactly. Just because there's no physical signs of kids being abducted doesn't mean. Like, if that crazy woman in that little boy's case, if that crazy woman wouldn't have come out and told on her husband, we would still be wondering about his case. You know? Ken, I know you don't hate anyone. Heck, you don't even get angry anymore. You have to calm me down. She has to calm me down too, you guys. Things I would be furious over. And things she should be furious over, because some of the things that's been said about her and Dawn, she really doesn't get mad. She's very calm compared to me. Dolly said someone wanted to share those pictures, and he said absolutely not. He pretty much said say good stuff on them, and he cared for Summer. Yeah, I agree. It's just a bunch of boo hoo, boo shoo. Holly Bobo's brother saw the person lending her off. He thought it was her boyfriend. Well, the same thing with that one girl that got kidnapped too. He took her out of her house that night. What was her name? Elizabeth Smart. He came way before. He came way before and hadn't come around in a long time, and just decided to show up and come get her one night. And he took her out of her own bedroom. She just says, pray about it to me, Miss Daisy. That's just the way she is. I know. I know. That creator hates Don and Candace and will do anything and say anything to get them arrested. Like I said, just take what you hear. Don't always believe everything y'all hear. Take it with a grain of salt. Find out. Let make them show receipts. Thank you, Misty. Thank you. Always show receipts no matter what. And I'm trying to get better at that myself. I am, uh because there's so much speculation out here, so much. Let's see. Chloe Smith, that was abducted from her tent. Her parents were blamed. She was taken, found days later. I actually watched the interview that I watched the behavior panel go over Chloe's case, and they were leaning towards, in a way, kind of like guilt towards the parents. And come to find out, a crazy man took their daughter that wanted a baby doll. He just wanted a baby doll. Now, they never did say if anything was done to Chloe, and they probably won't say until he goes to court, but she was pretty traumatized. So I don't know exactly what happened to Chloe at that man's house, but yeah, here's Christine. Yeah, y'all, Christine's on her sixth treatment of chemotherapy. Here is her P.O. box if anybody wants to send her cards or letters. She loves getting cards and letters. She loves them. Um, Christine is, I literally saw her change colors during her chemo yesterday. Thank God I had talked to her that night and she looked so much better that night. But when I watched that video of her getting her chemotherapy, she literally went from having colored skin to gray. She started turning gray there for a minute and it scared me. But last night she was actually doing a little better. So, yeah. Why hasn't anybody been cleared, Coco? They've not been accused. I think, they've come out and accused in other cases. They've actually named people as suspects, but they've never named Don and Candace suspects or anything. In fact, they don't even, like, they don't, like that one guy said, you got to have a reason to arrest somebody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to put my link down in case anybody wants to come up and just hang out with me. But yeah, Christine is she's getting her white blood count is low, and oh, here's Candace's email, y'all. She put it out here. And she's a mod. She can put links and stuff out if she wants to. Um, there's Yanni. Hey, what's up, girl? Come on up.
I was going to say drop the link, but you beat me to it. So
Yeah.
I was just having a little convo with Christine.
Oh,
What are
was
you
you?
doing? What are you doing?
I am up here talking about share shit show over there.
Oh my gosh. So can I give my 5 cents worth?
Yes, yes, yes.
I put it on yesterday and I watched it for a minute and I actually felt like I was going to throw up. I honestly felt like I was going to throw up. It's bad.
I
I
see.
mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
what in the world are they doing? Why?
Over dramatic. I
It's crazy.
just
It's
said,
crazy.
I
I've
love
got
you.
pictures of my
Mhm.
daughter like in summer because it's real hot here. So she'd just walk around in her diaper and then she'd take it off. Any
Yeah,
chance she got, she'd rip it off.
yeah,
And we had a little pool because we were in an apartment at that time, and we
yeah.
had the little pool, and she wanted, I'd put costumes on her and she'd take them off
Oh,
because she
yeah,
wanted to be in the, she wanted to be nudie. She
yeah.
was like a baby. I mean, who thinks of a baby in that way anyway? I mean, Summer was a
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Who else is there?
Hang on. I got to
Somebody
ban
just popped.
somebody in the back chat. Somebody come up
Who
to
is it?
do what now?
I didn't see who that was. Who is it?
That was, it wasn't somebody good. It said sister. It was somebody
Really?
come up to troll. Yeah, I think they were
Okay.
trolling. But
Oh,
yeah, that's why I kicked them. I
okay.
think they were trolling.
Yeah, I just felt like 3 years is it's just ridiculous. Stop it. Just stop. Just
It
stop
I
it. I mean,
This is what I think. I think, let's see, I am brand new on the farm and to YouTube. So, hey y'all. Hey, don't forget to hit that
hey,
subscribe button
welcome.
and that like button. That helps my channel grow. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Welcome to the shish show. Well, we're not that bad over here.
Yay, for real. How are you? Are you for real? How are you? The dirty
Yeah.
part of the
I
soul.
love you too. I love you too, Candace. I am so sorry. You know, when I watched that for a few minutes, the only thing I felt was, oh my God, I hope Candace isn't watching this.
Even Bullhorn Betty called it ish.
Yeah. It's torment. And it's just not,
Yeah.
oh,
That's
I,
why I didn't want to tell her about it because I usually don't tell her what's said on the. Um, I normally don't tell her what's being said on the YouTube streets, but I felt like this is just ridiculous and
well, she was going to find out one
yeah,
way or another.
yeah,
So it's better to come from somebody that cares about her
yeah,
than somebody that doesn't. You know what I mean? So it was good
yeah.
that you told her. It's good.
When you see a
But
lot of
I
ish,
couldn't even watch it, Daisy. I couldn't. I just no.
I didn't watch it on her channel. I don't watch her channel, but I did watch it on Dolly's. Dolly went over it a little bit last night, and Bullhorn Betty was like, "I don't believe it." I, I just even Bullhorn was like, "This is
Yeah.
a bit dramatic." TT said, "I listened to two large channels call it out today. I'm thankful
We
people are
yeah,
catching on to the
we better not
BS."
say.
Me too. Hey,
Yeah,
little B.
I wonder who they are, but I will find them
I
because
did.
I
I've
know
not
that.
been on the YouTube street, so I don't know who
No,
it is.
neither have I. I woke up and you were live, Bish. I was
Thanks,
like,
little thing.
how dare she go live without
I
me?
sent you a message. An
Joking.
awesome way to help the channel grow is to hit the like while Daisy is live. Thank you, Turtle Gang.
Hit
Thank
that
you, thank
like
you.
button. Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. And we're
Subscribe.
going.
I have been dropping the link, but I don't have a wrench in my old name,
Oh
so
well, I have to
it's still been
give it to
letting
you.
me. It's still been letting me drop links and stuff. I thought
I
that
thought I gave you one, but when you go back down, I'll give you one.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Look, I'm just joking. I said
But
to you, Bish, where's my wrench? I was joking. You
oh,
know
I
I
didn't
don't
even see
care
it.
about that stuff. I don't care.
But we're farm family over here. We're pro Summer Wells. We do support the family. They have a safe place to come over here and talk about their daughter openly without being attacked. And when we see BS, we call it out. Um, and I normally don't cover Summer's case because there is so many attacks because of it. But there should be. It's not fair that there's so many creators out here that attack these parents, yet they don't have a safe place to go and keep their daughter's name and face out here, and people where people can say, "Hey, I know that's not true. I talk to her every day. That is not true," and call
Yeah,
it
I
out.
know.
You know, and
I know.
it's just this child has been ripped apart. Like the family's been ripped apart enough, and now they're trying to bring all this crazy stuff out again, and it's ridiculous.
It
T
is, and
said,
it's hurtful. I mean, just leave them alone.
"Leave them
My
alone."
gosh,
I
3
wasn't
years.
sure if I could
Do you
name
know how many missing children there are out there?
that with her. Her
I
name
mean,
is
I'm not saying don't talk about summer. I'm
oh,
not
okay,
saying
TT.
that at all. All I'm saying is, what about the other children that are missing? Can't you just throw out you know, let people know that they're missing instead of like bashing Candace all the
Yeah,
time?
Leslie. Yeah,
All the time.
it. Lots of people come in here and they talk to Candace, and Candace openly talks to them about Summer. If
Yes,
you're
she does.
friends with, if you're in here and you support Candace, and she answers questions in chat. People say, "Oh, she won't answer questions." That is not
Yes,
true.
she
She answers
does.
questions in chat when people ask her.
I
She
don't ask her questions. I choose
she's
not
already
to.
a heart
I
breaks
don't ask her anything because I
right.
care about her as a person, as a friend, as like a sister, and I would never. I just I don't need to ask her anything. I just feel that
She
way. I just
already
don't
opens
have.
up about everything. I mean,
She does, yeah.
she brought
But
Chris McDonough
she
in her.
needs to really like be careful now because this is getting ridiculous.
It is
3 years
because,
of it's ridiculous. I'm it hurt me for her. I
but
was
we all
hurt
know the
for her.
creator. We all know that
Pardon?
creator's agenda. I think
Of
we all can
course.
see it that that
Yeah.
creator is doing it because she's mad over Dawn not talking to her anymore.
Yeah, well, I don't know much about that, but I just know that just stop it. Just can't you find another child? There's so many missing. Can't you just talk about other missing children? Nothing has changed in Summer's case, nothing at
Nothing,
all. There's
nothing.
nothing. Stop,
I missed
rinse
you.
and
Thank you. I
repeat,
loved you.
rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. They just do it over and over and over. It's 3 years.
There is nothing new in this case. Believe me, if there was, Candace would be the first to come on here and tell us if they had
Absolutely,
any
she
new
would.
news. If as long as it don't mess the case up, she's not going to do nothing to mess the case up. So Daisy, have you seen the photos in question? I'm just curious. No, and I don't want to see them. I think they're blown out of proportion. I guarantee you, most of those photos we've already seen them.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, you don't put on your headline, photos never seen by anyone, and then not show the photos. Like that to me was clickbait, you know?
I think so.
Everybody went there thinking that they were going to see these photos, and she had them cropped out, which
Yeah,
I'm glad she did. To be honest, I'm glad she did because I don't want to see them, and
I don't
I
either.
probably already have anyway. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. I mean, we've all got pictures of our children running around in their underwear without a shirt on.
hmm
It happens.
girls, boys, it doesn't matter.
And I don't think Candace owes anybody anything as far as Summer. She's put she's got up here on this panel and other panels and talked about her daughter. She invited a creator into her home and look what happened. Like they
Yeah,
took it and just ripped her to shreds. Like that was
yeah.
one of the worst mistakes they ever made was letting that creator come into
hmm
their home and do
Yeah,
what was done. That
I
was
agree.
so bad. And if I
It
had
was.
to tell any parent of a missing child or an unalive child, please don't just let anybody come in your house and interview you, especially a big creator like that one, because it just
Yeah.
pushed the agenda a different way and caused a mob to come after them practically.
And it's just 3 years of just the same crap. I mean, leave it alone. There's nothing, when there's something new, okay, let's talk about it. You know, hopefully there is something new eventually, but at the moment there is nothing.
No.
And, you know, we can pray for Summer, we can pray for Candace, we can do all of that, but
Um,
stop demonizing these people. I mean, Candace doesn't need this crap. She doesn't. She really doesn't. I
She's
just want it
actually
to
willing
end.
to set her feelings aside and invite everybody to her daughter's birthday party. Like she said,
I know.
even haters come. That right there says a lot, you know, for her to invite even people that has attacked her and belittled her and said horrible things about her. She wants everybody to come to her daughter's birthday.
I know. Because she's got that kind of heart and she's a good person. I just, you know, it
There are no drama between
I
me and
didn't watch
Summer. I
much
just
of
don't
it.
want her sending my husband inappropriate pictures of herself I've never done that to her. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know.
She handled it
I
better than
couldn't
I would.
watch it. I couldn't. Like I said, I put it on. I watched for about 10 minutes, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just not going to waste my time and energy, and I just
Well,
couldn't
I
watch it.
usually go. The only creators channels that I go into is a Jinkies occasionally just to troll, and then
You
and then I'll
do?
go.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and then Dollies, and sometimes I'll go into PGs, but normally I don't go into other creators' chats, and I'll actually chat in Dollies because I don't get attacked in Dollies chat, so I'll chat in there. And last night, actually, I have to say, his chat was not bad. I mean, they were more like what we say. They don't believe the crap. I mean,
Yeah,
even Bullhorn Betty called it out for what she thought, you know? So
yeah. I mean, for me, it was a I like it. Just wasn't okay. It was not.
I only do your channel, Miss Daisy, and White Boys. That's it.
I do
I
hide
don't
in the
think
bushes and watch things, but I don't spend a lot of time on
I do
any
go into
channel.
bushes, but when I go into bushes, I don't stay long.
Yeah, me neither.
I
I'll be
won't
there for 10,
because
15 minutes max,
yeah.
probably.
Now the
Yeah,
other day I went into one over that little boy's case. I'm not gonna mention his name, but
yeah, I know.
I'm very passionate about that case, and it just infuriates me to see that man sit up there and just lie like a dog. No,
Oh,
he knows what
that
to
made
say.
me angry. That
I just want to see that
that
woman
made
come
me
back and get a hold
angry,
of
not sad. I was just furious when I saw that.
him. I know. And to be fair, they wasn't that those creators, the other two that was doing it, they wasn't buttering and babying him and putting his cash app out like that one did, but I just I it just that case has got my heart, and I feel like
Me-
let that mommy go up there and get a hold of him. Let her get a hold of him. But I know she
Yeah,
probably can't do it, you know.
yeah.
And so
You
yeah.
know, those cases are really heartbreaking, and I can't imagine being the parents of a missing child and
And then sitting
having
up
to be
there and listening to it.
dragged for
Yeah.
3 years with so much misinformation.
Yeah.
And the way they talk about Candace, it's literally disgusting.
It
It's
is.
they don't know her. They don't know her the way that we know her,
Yeah.
and it just pays me right off. That
Once you get to know her,
yeah,
you people change their mind and their heart about her.
yeah,
Uh,
because
of
she's a
course,
sweet
Candace acted
person.
different when Summer first came up missing. They were devastated. They were absolutely devastated. Not only was they devastated, but they were bombarded with people at that
Mm,
time. That was just they were in a whirlwind, and they still are in a whirlwind. But it was,
yeah,
but I think they've got used to YouTube now, and they've got used to dealing with it. Like they're never going to get completely used to dealing with the fact that they've lost their baby girl and she's missing, but I feel like they've adjusted to and I feel like Candace feels more comfortable coming over here with the farm family. Not just me and you, but the whole entire
yeah. She
chat,
does,
you know. And
because we genuinely care about her. We care about Summer, but we care about Candace and how she
Don,
feels, and Dawn.
Yeah.
Well, me, I don't know Don that well, okay? So I'm not being mean by not saying that, but I
Right.
really don't
And
know
that's
him that
fair.
well.
And
I
that's fair.
actually talk to Candace, so it's different. So
Yeah.
I'm not being mean, not mentioning Don, but I don't know him. And I only have one conversation with him, I think,
Mm-hmm.
in 3 years. So I can't, you know what I mean? I
Hey,
just,
look, can you see? Well, hey, Ann, how are you? I do have to say, Don, and it doesn't matter how many times, a lot of times he really was upset when he found out Christine had cancer. He was like, how is
yeah,
Christine? Is she doing okay? Anybody that's been around Don, they know that he's not the monster that everybody portrays him to be. Now,
yeah,
can we all get a little redneck and run our mouths? Yeah.
yes,
Can we
yes,
all say stuff that we don't mean when we're provoked? Yeah.
yes,
But as far as being a bad person, I don't believe Don's a bad person at all. And I can honestly say that. I can honestly say I feel in my heart that Don is not a bad person. Is he redneck sometimes? Yeah. We're all a little redneck, but I don't feel like he's a bad person. And anybody that's been around Don or went to their house will say the same thing, woman or man. That
yeah,
Don's always been polite. He's always been respectful, you know, and stuff. Most of us thought the worst about the Wells, and we have admitted it. The
yeah,
case of the FedEx driver taking Athena Strand changed my mind completely, along with Miss Daisy's communicating with our can. And Kim
yeah,
comes
that's
up here and
true.
talks to everybody and hangs out.
That is true. I mean, when I first saw the case, they demonized them so bad. And I think the media set it up to make them look so bad. And
Mhm.
that was the image that we got. What they didn't know on the Dr. Phil show is that she had had that call prior to going on the stage.
Yeah.
And, you know, people see what they want to see, not what is really there.
Yeah, and
They
for
see what
anybody
they
that
want to
don't
see.
know about that, hey, coupon mama. For anybody that don't know what happened when she went on the Dr. Phil show, she literally got a phone call right before she went on Dr. Phil's show that Summer was found in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. And she got her
Yes,
hopes up that Summer was alive and well and that they had found her. And then she got the call back that it was not Summer. So it was like she had to go through that all over again. That's why she cried on the Dr. Phil show.
yes, exactly. I'm glad that I remembered to bring that up and let you talk about that because that's
Mm-hmm.
a misconception that a lot of people have. They feel like she felt they their their perception is that she was lying and whatever. She was
No.
actually grieving and upset because of the call she got prior to stepping on that stage and then being told it's not her.
And then she
And
got national TV.
could you imagine being Candace on that day? I can't even imagine. I can't.
I
I
know.
really, I mean, just think about it, Daisy. You know how crazy you are with your girls, how
Yeah.
crazy I am with mine. Imagine being Candace that day. You have
And
to
Candace
go
is
on a
very,
worldwide platform, and you've just been told that your daughter's been found, and then you're told, no, she's not. And then you have to walk onto a worldwide
I keep on.
platform.
I know.
I
And
mean,
Candace
people
is
don't get it.
very sensitive. Like she gets her feelings hurt really easy. And I almost got the feeling that she felt like she was being attacked. And I know how Dr.
I
Phil
felt
is.
like she was being attacked.
Yeah,
I do. I do.
I do too.
I think they did attack her. I honestly, I've watched it a few times again,
And
and
I would have
yeah.
been the same way. Except I would have got mad and you'd have heard a
Oh,
few
look, I
words on
probably
face.
Candace handled. I know. Candace handled that very well, considering
Yeah.
everything she'd been through on that day.
Mhm.
Because me, yeah, I think the security would have had to have escorted me off that stage.
I don't
So,
like Dr. Phil. I think he's very arrogant. I
me
think he
too.
didn't take the time to actually look into it and actually research it. I just think he threw it out there and just went with it because the case was popular at the time. I just feel like he didn't I just feel like he didn't I just think he didn't care. I don't care about Dr. Phil. I think Dr. Phil's in with the Hollywood elites. He's in with Oprah. I
Yeah.
don't trust him.
Well, Oprah's who brought him onto the stage, right?
Mhm. And also, he's for all that crazy stuff. I don't like Dr. Phil. He's very
No, I don't.
arrogant and he
I
acts
don't
like
know.
that he is perfect and that he does no wrong and everybody else is in the wrong. And he's just got a chip on his shoulder. I don't care much for him.
Yeah, same.
And
I don't.
yeah, so there's no way I would go to his thing. I would not.
Well, I think she did it for the right reasons because it was early on in the case.
Hmm.
And I think
I
that
know.
Candace and Don had the right intentions of going there. But little did they know that everything was going to turn upside down before they went on the stage. Did Dr. Phil himself rig it that way for her to, I don't,
Well,
it
you had
just
the
doesn't,
behavior panel on there, and we
yeah,
see what they did with Cleo's parents. They were
I know.
practicing
I know. And
this.
Cleo, I knew that Cleo was,
The mother has a natural smile on her face, like a natural, like
yeah,
when some people has got a beach face, a bitch
yeah.
face, and then some people has like their face looks like they're generally a happy person, and I think that her mom was like that, and I think because of that, that they, I don't know, I just feel like they got it real wrong
Yeah.
with Cleo
Well, that
case.
I mean, I've seen interviews since Cleo's been back and stuff now, and
Mhm.
playing with her little baby brother and stuff. It's
Yeah.
I mean, she's so cute. The things that
Do
she
you think
says,
that
like
that
they,
man hurt her? Do you think he hurt her?
pardon.
Do you think that that man hurt her and they're just not saying?
Um,
Because I
I
know
have
with
my suspicions. Yeah.
Carly Trent, I remember the Carly Trent here in East Tennessee when she was found. They were all like she'd been taken to the hospital, da 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 da. They never mentioned SA. They just said she's good, she's fine. And then
Mm.
later on, as we go into the case with Summer's case, we later find out that she was SA'd by that man. He's got
But
20 years
maybe the
jail
parents don't want that getting out.
getting
They
out.
may
Yeah,
have
and
the.
you said
I
in
I mean,
Australia the privacy's
he's
so
in
much more.
jail. He's in a. I think he's in the psychiatric part of the jail because
I
he
just pray he
had
didn't
a
hurt
real
her.
issue. And I mean, you saw the house, right, with all the dolls,
Yeah.
and
God, they're so lucky they found that baby. I don't know.
I know.
Do you think he would have got scared and
Yeah,
eventually got rid
yeah,
of her?
yeah. That's what
That's
they
what
do.
happens, I think. They
That's what
after
they
they
do.
do it,
Yeah,
the cases blow up, they get scared, and
yeah,
Charlotte, the girl in New York, thank God they
yeah.
found her too. And
Sometimes luck is
you're
there, but I mean, uh, it's a dreadful reality. I mean, does anybody ever think about how Candace feels daily, every day, every night of her life? People don't get it. She doesn't just switch it off and it's over. Her daughter is missing still 3 years later. She doesn't get to turn that off. That's constant.
yeah, at the end of the night when we get off our live streams and we go to bed or we spend time with our family, she still has
Hmm.
to look at an empty house and say,
Yeah,
and face the
And I
fact that,
know that hurts her. I know
yeah,
because she's told me that.
I
So,
really wish people would take that in consideration before they, and I have to, I mean, I was guilty of it myself at one time.
I
And
mean,
I
I
never
did,
felt
you
good
know
about
what? Even Daisy, even I was like that. But you know what? When I started to see the neighbors, I started to change.
it. That's good.
That's what changed me. I started to see the neighbors and I was like, yeah, something doesn't feel right here.
Yeah.
Um, and I still, to this day, feel that something happened with the neighbors.
Oh, you mean
And
with Summer's
the
case?
neighbors of Summers, yeah, of Candace and Don's. I believe they were watching for a while.
Yeah, I do too.
They saw the opportunity and they took it.
I think
And
they
I
very
mean,
much did.
sadly, these people are quite smart. They're very smart. They know how to not leave any footprints, anything. They know how to do it. They know
And
exactly how to do it and walk away, and nothing is left
and
behind.
Jackie Dobbs, I know we saw videos of him walking up a hill and he acted like he was out of breath. But
Yeah,
Candace said that he got around good when he was right before Summer went missing. So he's still
really.
on my sus list a little bit.
He was a bit sus, wasn't he? And the
Yeah,
weird
for him to shave
relationship.
all of his hair off of him and all that stuff. I mean,
Yeah, and the wife saying that stuff. Um, I forget it now, but I remember she said some real weird stuff in the background while he was alive.
yeah,
She was saying really weird stuff, and I was like, these people, I mean, that whole neighborhood, there was very few good people in that neighborhood.
I
There was
know.
a few good people, but very few. And there was so many RSOs in one area, which
And there's
was,
still more coming out, more
yeah,
RSOs in the area. Uh,
yeah,
still more that
it's, yeah.
so I mean, Jackie, yeah, he for it's I don't get why he would I don't get how he would why he shaved his hair. I don't get that.
I
That
know.
that
I
needs
mean,
to
and also why Jody Sue was in the creek in the water. I mean, there's
be
so
right.
many things that just don't add up. That just go, you know, things that make you go, hmm. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mhm. Yeah,
Meanwhile, the parents are being blamed and ripped apart, and people just refuse to look other places. Now, some of them has went down the Jody Sue road. Me myself, and I still have my suspicions in the back of my head. I'm not saying for sure, but there's
I
still
just feel guilty
birdie in the back
knowledge
of
with
my head.
her. I feel that there could be some guilty knowledge. That's what I think about her.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know about Andy B. I don't know why he's all of a sudden showed up into the scenario again,
I
but I
that
see.
he But you know, the weird thing about it is that she will call him a monster and all of that. And you know, I don't deny. I'm not her judge. I don't know what went on in their relationship. I
Uh-huh.
know about violent relationships. They're very bad and they're very
Mhm.
dysfunctional.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she wasn't, you know, abused. She more than likely was because
Yeah.
you know, but then she sort of protects him, and I don't get that.
Yeah.
That's what gets me going.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I feel like Jody Seuss I feel like she still loves him. Even
I
though
do
she
too.
hates him and I think she's hurt because he did her the way he did her.
Yeah,
But
and it wasn't a nice thing that he did. I mean, they were together
yeah,
for years, had children. He never married her, and then
I
walked away
know.
and married somebody.
And
that
I
he
get,
was having an affair with
yeah,
while he was still with her. I mean, it's not nice, and it wouldn't have been a nice feeling. I'm
I
positive,
think
and
Jody Sue's a very beautiful woman. I think fixed up Jody Sue would be a knockout, but her ways might be a different.
no comment. I'm
She's
just going to say
funny. I have to
no
say,
comment. I'm going to say no
I
comment.
have to say she's very comical in a way. Sometimes she does call out the BS
Yeah,
for her sake and her daughter. I mean, I've actually heard her talking about her children. I have to say, she loves her children. That's something she
yeah,
does.
she does. Yeah,
She protects
yeah.
her children and she loves her children. Hey, Julianne. Um, but I don't know. Sometimes I get the feeling, I don't know. I don't want to accuse anybody of
Or
anything anymore.
we just speculate.
Yeah,
It's just in your opinion, you see things that probably I see
yeah,
as well. And we're allowed to speculate. I mean, it doesn't mean it's true. It just means that we feel that there's a possibility that that is what
yeah.
happened. You know, she
That's right.
she does seem to protect him all of a sudden. Then, like, she will call him monster, talk about all and be crying and stuff. And
Uh-huh.
then when people start saying things about him having anything to do with Summer, she protects him.
Yeah.
And it's very strange to me.
I think deep down she still loves him. That's what I think.
I do
Andy B
too.
said he saw her blank body and then said it was a dream. Still sticks with me. And recently, Fred and Laura said they saw Andy driving at 3:30 the day he claimed to be at work. JSB.
Carly's right. I saw that too.
I did too. That is weird. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say it ain't.
Yeah. Very, very weird. There's a
Yeah,
lot of things that are weird, but the thing that isn't weird to me anymore is Candace. Like,
yeah,
they painted her to be this person that she's not.
yeah,
And we all fell for it. I fell for it too.
yeah,
But now I know that it was kind of like to sensationalize the whole.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like it was blown right up
And
by.
it still is. I mean, there's the BS is
Yeah,
still going on. Look what they said. Look what they said. I mean,
yeah, I know.
look what
I
Cher's
know.
going around saying because, and we all know her agenda. I mean, we know what her agenda is. She's pissed off because Candace and Don won't talk to her. I mean,
Yeah,
you cannot talk to a woman's husband and alleged send them dirty photos or inappropriate photos, I'd say, and carry on with someone's husband and expect the wife to be okay. Hell no. I would have not been as calm as Candace at all.
no, I wouldn't have been as calm,
I
probably.
would not have been as calm as Candace was. Daisy, have you heard about the missing man they found unalived in Harlan County? No, I haven't heard about that, Mary Jane. Who was it? Harlan has a lot of drugs in it, Mary Jane. Are you Mary Jane from Harlan? Are you Amanda's Mary Jane? Amanda had a friend named Mary Jane.
Yeah,
Maybe those inappropriate pictures should be receipts on YouTube. I honestly, nobody needs to see pictures of Summer like in a bathing suit or anything.
no, no more. That needs
You're
to
in
end.
Corbin?
You
Oh,
know
okay.
why?
Are you
Because they're
from
just going to
Harlan, Mary
twist it.
Jane?
Pardon?
Just saw it on Facebook. Who do you know who it was, Mary Jane?
Saw it on Facebook on the news station.
Well, they said they found a missing man in Harlan dead.
I remember that man I used to date used to say that they used to find a
Whole
lot
lot
of
of
dead
Nikki.
bodies in
So you've been
Kentucky.
in Whitley County. I used to work in Whitley County, Mary Jane. The dirty part of the South. This channel is great. Thank you, Candace. Okay. Jerry Foley. Was he from Harlan? Hey, Bootsy, how are you? Sunshine Community. Is that where they found him in Sunshine? Well, that explains it because there's a lot of drugs in Sunshine. Listen,
Yeah.
Harlan's eat up with drugs, y'all.
All of where I was in
Hey, Mary Jane.
Kentucky those years ago, it was bad
Yeah.
too. He was saying, yeah, they find dead bodies all the time there. I was like, ew, well, why are you bringing me here? Like, hello,
A bear,
why am I here?
yes, bear, a railroad track near a bear near a railroad track. Was the bear eating the man?
Probably.
That'd be awful. There's a lot of bears in Harlan. A lot of them
Yeah.
near the railroad track. He might have been hit by a train. He
Or
could have
put
been.
on the train tracks. You know how they do that sometimes.
What's going on in the comments, guys? What's going on?
I
They
don't know.
found him
I'm
near
not
the railroad
reading.
tracks in the center Sheen community. Oh, okay. Sunshine community. Okay, okay. They do find a lot of dead people in Harlan. There's a lot of murdered people in Harlan too. Is something going
Should I
on in the
go?
chat?
Should I go? Should I go in there? She's being
I don't know.
respectful. She's
Who's
being
being disrespectful to
respectful,
Candace?
not
Candace?
disrespectful. Innocent said respectful.
Oh, last seen January 15th in the Mary Alice community. I wonder who Jerry Foley. That sounds familiar. I wonder if Jinkies knows him. I don't know, y'all. There's a lot of people on drugs out here that losing their life. They get a hold of that that fentanyl. Uh they- and they you know what that fentanyl does to them. And that's Harlan's problem. There's a
Uh,
lot of drugs in Harlan, worse than here.
yeah,
And now that fentanyl drugs out, I could see a lot of people overdosing on that stuff because there's nothing in Kentucky, or not in Kentucky, but in Harlan. There's nothing but drugs there. It's overwhelmed with drugs and poverty. Like
yeah.
95, like you don't want to go to Harlan on the first of the month because everybody gets the check. They come out
I
of them
know.
damn hollers, and when they come out of them hollers, you see all kinds of things come out of them hollers once a month. My daughter cusses like a sailor when she drives through there on the first of the month because a lot of people are poor. They live in them hollers and they live from month to month, and they come out to the grocery store. You might see them half naked. You might see them with their nightgowns and their slippers on. They come out. Daisy, there's a family in Detroit came up missing last week. Oh yeah. I was actually going to cover the case where that did y'all see that are y'all familiar with the case of the uh Georgia beauty pageant girl that was in a college dorm and the boyfriend left his little toddler baby with her just to go get pizza. She texted him. It was either him or the baby. When he came back, she called him and said the baby was unresponsive. When he came back, he took the baby to the hospital. The baby was so abused that it was bleeding not only from its brain, but it was had a lung bleed. The baby was horrendously, and they
Oh
put it
my
on a
God.
ventilator, and the baby coded and died on the ventilator. That's how much damage she had did to that little baby boy.
How do people do this stuff? I
Well,
don't
he
make
didn't know because the mommy gave the baby up at birth. the mom just turned the baby over to him, and he
Mm.
was doing his best to try to take care of him. And him and this girl had had a rocky road, and he said the girl was very jealous of the baby. And
Why would you leave your baby around somebody like that?
I don't think he thought that she would actually hurt the little baby, but
I just
there's
wouldn't
more
have took that
evidence
chance.
coming out. I wanted to cover that actually tonight,
Yeah,
not on
you should.
Summer's thing, but actually, the mother didn't even sign the baby over to him. He didn't know that he wasn't even on the birth certificate, but she just gave him the baby, and he was trying to take care of her. And this girl didn't even tell her parents that she had this relationship going on. She was in a dorm, living in a dorm in college. She was a beauty queen in Georgia, and she was jealous of the baby, but I don't think he knew the extreme of how jealous. But it's now just now coming out that there were old wounds. So was she hurting this baby more and him just not knowing it? But this last time she went to extreme, and she's saying the baby fell off the bed, and the baby, there is actually a picture of her bed, and it's only like 2 or 3 feet off the ground. There's no way that that baby could have got that extent of damage to his little body to where he couldn't even sustain life on a ventilator. His heart literally stopped on the vent. So I was going to go over that case because I think it's important, because her family probably does have money, and this poor guy, now that this has happened to his baby, the mom's family stepping in and won't even let him go to the funeral home or know anything about the baby. And it's just really sad. Miss Daisy, could you help me share my son's friend's information? He is a missing veteran from Santa Rosa, Florida. He's been missing almost a year. His name is Evan Finley.
Even
He is just 25 years old. Yes, ma'am. Send me the information, TT, and I'll put it out there. And you can post the information also in chat if you want to, TT. Evan Finley from Santa Rosa, Florida. And that's near Pensacola. Santa Rosa is. It's near Pensacola, Florida. For anybody that's not familiar with that area, um, that's sad. There's a lot of people ended up missing. But this story about that baby is so, so, so sad. So sad. And the sad
it's
part of
very
it is
sad.
the guy just ran to get pizza. He wasn't even gone 20 minutes. They had an on and on again, off again relationship. Um, and I
I
think
would
it was a very,
never have left my child. Like, no, there's no way.
I know
I don't,
what
I
she
don't leave
did
my
to that
children
20
with anyone. Uh,
what she did to that baby in 20 minutes must have been horrific. She's in jail. Let me see if I can bring that up right quick. I don't think anybody else has covered it, but let's see. Um, hang on. I think it was Jackson. It is Jackson Williams is the baby's name. Case. Let me
Very
see.
sad.
Um, child. I shared it on my. Let me go to Facebook. I actually shared this on my Facebook. Let me pull that up on my Facebook. It's really sad. And listen, if you've got a jealous girlfriend or a jealous boyfriend over your kids and you're noticing that they're giving you ultimatums, don't leave them kids with them,
No, definitely not.
because here it is right here. I'm going to pull it up right quick and let y'all see this. Trinity Pope. She's a beautiful beauty queen from. Let me pull it up, y'all. Hang on just a second. Uh, all right, here we go. Georgia.
who has been arrested and charged with the felony murder, aggravated battery, and cruelty to a child for the death of her boyfriend's toddler, 18-month-old J.D. Williams. She definitely looks a long way from a beauty queen now. She is currently being held in jail for the murder of 18-month-old J.D. Williams, and no bond has yet been set. There also has not been any appearance for bond set. If you're not familiar with this case, I have a series titled Jackson Williams or J.D. Williams Americas at the top of all of my videos. You can go catch up on the story there. All of the videos are in order. Reports say that if Trinity is convicted of these charges, that she could spend the rest of her life behind bars. I have baby JD's GoFundMe for funeral expenses linked above in my link tree.
And that was the girl. And that was the father. And I will be bringing out more information because we need justice for that little one. We need
Oh, look
justice
at
for
that
this.
baby.
I know. But let me look it up. Let me see if I can show you more pictures. Her name was Kennedy Pope. Hang on, let me see what that name was again. Trinity Pope. Okay, let me see if I can. Beauty Queen Trinity Pope. I'm going to show you what she looked like. She was a college student, actually, and she was in a dorm, and he went to the dorm to see her. And yeah, he left the baby with her for a short period of time, and that's hang on, let me see if I can find pictures of her. uh, Trinity Pope. Oh, my knees feel like they're bleeding. Here it is. This is her right here with the baby. Let me pull it up, y'all. This is the little baby boy. The daddy was doing the best he could to try to raise this little one. Here she is, right here. And here he is. Look how beautiful that baby was. How can anyone hurt that baby? Let me pull it up.
Mm, I have no clue how.
I don't get
Look
it
at
either.
that baby.
Hang on, let me pull it back up and read it. I just want people to give them a little bit of Georgia beauty queen accused of murder in the death of the boyfriend's toddler son. So let's see here. Fox News. Let me let this go by. These commercials, I think it's a commercial. I think it's a commercial. Hang on. I think. Maybe not. Let me go back down. Sorry. Maybe this is it here. Okay. Let's see. It says, well, sheet. It's not showing it now. Hang on. Well, sheet. Darn it. Let me go back. Let's go back to her. I just wanted to show you all this case because I will be talking about this case. And it's very sad and justice for this little baby. But this is her. This is her now. She's the beauty queen. And I'll show you a picture of the father. The father loved the baby. And allegedly, she didn't. Ooh, there they are arresting her. Let's see if we can see that. Okay, teen pageant queen charged with the murder of an 18-month-old boy. Trinity Pogue, residing in Donnellsville, a college freshman, was arrested this week by state investigators looking into the death of a young boy. And I guess that's her. Beauty pageant queen in Southwest Georgia is behind bars after being arrested in the charge of the murder of an 18-month-old boy this week, according to state authorities. Trinity Madison Pogue, 18, was charged with aggravated battery, felony murder, and cruelty to child after she was taken into custody in America's Georgia. Have I got that up there? Let me pull that up. Hang on. Let me pull that back up so I can read it for you guys. Sorry. And we'll talk about this. I'll do another live and we'll talk about this. Okay. Trinity was charged with aggravated battery, felony murder, and cruelty to a child after she was taken into custody in Americus, Georgia on Friday. She remains in Sumter County Jail with no bond set Sunday night, according to the jailhouse records. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation said in the news release that its agents had arrested Pogge after multiple interviews and examinations of evidence in this case. The Bureau said that it had been asked to investigate the death of a child by Police Department of Georgia Southwest State University. So she went to Southwest Georgia State, the Americas school where Pogue enrolled as a freshman. So she was just a freshman in college. They said her family didn't even know she was dating this guy. The investigation indicates an unresponsive 18-month-old boy was admitted to the emergency room at Pueblo Sumter Hospital in Americus, Georgia. The news release said today hospital personnel performed life-saving measures on the child. However, he later died. No further details were immediately released by the Bureau, including Pueblo's relationship with the boy. But there is more news on here that I have to go and look it up. But they said that Yanni, where'd you go? She left me. Dang. They said that he had severe brain bleeds and um, that his lungs was punctured. Like she really was evil to this little precious baby boy. And I feel like he needs his little face out here too. I feel like people needs to talk about him as well. And yeah, so girlfriends can do it just like boyfriends can do it. So we need to protect our babies and keep them safe from these monsters, and that includes girlfriends. And this girl was in college. She was a freshman beauty queen in college. Yet she still took the life of this beautiful little baby boy. So yeah, we'll be talking about him on my next live stream. I might actually do another live stream after this. Miss Daisy going on. What's going on? Oh, we're talking about SummerWells' case, but I did want to bring attention to this little baby's case. I think his name is Jackson Williams. This girl was a beauty queen. She was dating this little baby boy's daddy. He went to the dorm. He had to sneak the baby in. So they said that the reason why that he left her there alone with the baby to go get pizza was because he didn't want to sneak the baby back into the dorm. During that time, she sent him texts that he needed to choose her or the baby. And then on his way back, she got text that there was something wrong with Jackson. He rushed the baby to the hospital where the baby coded and died on a ventilator, y'all. So this girl had did some major, major damage to this innocent little baby boy. And there that was, like I said, that was said that they had a on again, off again relationship. Let me see if I can see a picture of the father. Like, to look at this girl, you wouldn't have never think that she would do such a thing to a innocent little baby boy. But you know what, guys? It happens. Why am I looking at the Pope? I don't know where the any more pictures is of that. But that same girl from TikTok covers it a lot. So I'll gather more information on this. I just wanted y'all to have a little pre look into this case because I will be covering this case. And Gypsy Rose as well. which Gypsy Rose got her a new dog, y'all. She got her a new dog. Um, and she seems like she loves it. So hopefully the dog won't start going to the vet for undisclosed reasons. We'll watch how she treats her dog. I'm concerned about her a little bit. I ain't gonna lie and say I'm not, because like mother, like daughter, and like she planned her mom's unaliving, so I'm pretty concerned about how she would be if she had a child. I mean, I think that law enforcement definitely needs to keep a close eye on that chico. Miss Daisy, you got jokes. I got jokes. I don't know any jokes. I just worry about Gypsy Rose because she is something else. I just see that there's a little conniving part of her. Like, I know she went through a lot and maybe she is trying to get her life together and everything. But if she ever has children, I just think they need to keep a prayers for the dog. It's a cute little dog. I think it's a Shih Tzu, or a little Maltipoo. My comments about Gypsy. Oh, I know, because I mean, I don't know if I trust her all the way. Anybody that can plan your mom's own unaliving, hey, a bit crazy. I think she is too. I mean, I don't know how I feel about her. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt because she was abused. Hey, Amy Lynn, she's a hussy. I don't see her staying with this man. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This man looks a lot like her mommy, and I feel like that she sees her mom in this man. I mean, I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. I'm just saying. Maybe she sees a mommy figure in this man. I don't know. Um, Hang on. Let me see if I got that clip where she's got that dog. Share that clip. Oh, and here's another. Well, y'all seen that one case where that mommy was starving her son. That was that she got life in prison over that. Um, I think they've already went over that case a lot. So let's see what this one is. This might be Gypsy. Oh no, Savannah's photo. They actually, I'm gonna put a trigger warning out because they did take a picture of Savannah's hand, her mom holding her hand. I'm going to show you all a little bit of Savannah's, her funeral. Rest in peace, Savannah. They finally laid Savannah and baby Fabian to rest, and I was going to show y'all this because this is sweet. This is Savannah's hand. They must have done her nails, y'all. And this must have been her and her mom holding hands. Look at that. That's sad, y'all. Um, yeah, trigger warning. But I want to show you her funeral. She had a beautiful funeral, and they laid baby Fabian to rest with Savannah. So here we go.
Baby Fabian and Matthew Guerrera yesterday. And this is one of the photos that was from this private viewing funeral service, you guys. And from what I heard, baby Fabian is going to be buried in Savannah's arms. But yeah, these are some photos from the viewing. This is one of the photos that was taken. I'm assuming that's Savannah's hand. Just so heartbreaking. And then this is another photo. This was in Texas, by the way. And it's just, you can go and pay your respects. This was a private viewing, so not anyone could just show up, from what I believe. But baby Fabian is being buried in Savannah's arms, and they are being laid to rest. As most of y'all know, there were arrests made in this case, so I'm just happy that the family can finally have peace and hopefully, be able to heal at this point. But yeah, you guys, I'm sending my condolences to Savannah's family, Matthew's family as well. It's just so heartbreaking all around. And rest in peace, Savannah, Fabian, and Matthew.
And I seen where Uncle Carlos was posted a TikTok of the house that the Christopher Preziato and his parents lived in, and they are actually moved out. I don't know if they were just renting that house or what. But Christopher Preziato and them's house. They, I want to show you all her casket. How beautiful! They had her casket in strawberry shortcake. Savannah's casket. I did want to show this just out of respect for her. I can't. I gotta take the music off of it. I gotta turn it off. Okay, here we go. I gotta turn it. I can't play that music. Hang on, y'all. Let me fix it to where the music's not playing because I'll get a copyright. But her casket's absolutely beautiful. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Hang on. Sorry about that. I wanted to show you her burial and her casket. It was done up in strawberry shortcake. I just can't show it with music. This is her, and this is actually her funeral, Savannah's funeral, and baby Fabian. It's absolutely beautiful. It is sad. Her grandmother actually said that they were glad that they could lay her to rest and baby Fabian, because I don't know the reasons why. Look, they're blessing her casket. I love that. I think that's just awesome. I don't know the reason why they postponed hers, but they did. But her mom holding her hand is just sad. Like, that's just devastating. And they're lowering her into her final resting place with baby Fabian. I just can't. I just wish people could stop and think before they hurt another person what they're actually doing, instead of in the spare of the moment taking a life of not only a young woman and man, but a newborn baby that didn't even have a chance to take his first breath. Didn't even have that chance to do it. What was that? Okay. Hang on, y'all. Came to send me something. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, I wanted to bring y'all that updates that they finally did lay Savannah to rest and baby Fabian. And it's so sad. The mother actually didn't come out and talk much, probably because she's absolutely devastated with the death of her daughter, because she just lost her son. So that's just sad. Or yeah, she lost her son last year. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is. Hang on. Let me see if this is a famous photo too. Hang on. Oh yeah, here's more footage of the funeral. Savannah's funeral too. I just wanted to share that because I know a lot of y'all went on Savannah's thing with me, and I wanted to share parts of her funeral. This is her mother here, and they're taking her casket. So look how beautiful her casket is, y'all. It's just so sad. Look, they got her. They're taking her out on a carriage, in a horse and carriage. That's so sweet and sad. There's the mothers and the family. There they are, lowering her down into the ground. I wonder if she's buried at the same cemetery as Matthew. I wonder. Okay, diamonds. I wonder if she's missing Evan Missing Vet Evan Finley. There is his YouTube channel that will, if anybody wants to know, TT's family there. Daisy, are you going live or later on tonight? Yeah, I might come on later on. Okay. 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 Yeah, so with that being said, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. I think we've had a good 2 hours and 45 minutes. We addressed things that we wanted to address. I did want to bring up some of Savannah Soto's thing. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that like, subscribe button. Please consider and subbing up to my other channel, Beautiful Designs. And consider becoming a member. I will be back tonight a little bit later on. I don't know what we'll talk about. Maybe just a chit chat. I might try to do a little bit more research on that little baby unaliving. There, yeah. Here's my Beautiful Designs, uh, where I do DIYs and stuff. If you want to sub up, go on over there and sub up. I would like to get monetized so I can actually go live and do more DIYs. And y'all know them critters are coming back. It's almost hatching season, y'all. Clementine will be having a baby. I'll be doing more videos on the critters as well. You know I love y'all, and hopefully I don't get blocked, but Summer's story is really beginning to get to me. I'm second guessing everything, maybe just me, but if someone was putting out fault, you're okay, always late. About my child, I would be up on every panel being my baby's voice. Candace and Don, if you had nothing to do with this, then I'll pray for you. Well, every time she does come up here, though, always late and says something like, there's so much being put out, she would stay on YouTube constantly. If she got mad over every little thing that was being said, she would be on YouTube constantly. So, I mean, I hope you could see why she doesn't. Every time she comes up and says anything in her own defense, people rip it apart. We still love you always late. You're okay. I mean, don't try not to get upset. You're still part of the farm fam. If that's what it takes, then in my opinion, that's what I would do. Well, she's been at work all day. She's worked all day and everything. Everybody's different. Everybody grieves differently. Everybody does. Everybody grieves differently, does. But listen, I will be doing another live. I'm going to be covering this story. We love you always late. I'm going to be covering the story of this little boy, that this girl that's a beauty queen hurt, in this live, in the next live. We may even go over Kensington. It was a hot mess last night. Kensington was a hot mess, and so we might go over that, but I just want to come back in a little while. I'm going to end this live with Summer. You know, I don't do a lot of Summer's lives here lately. We have been trying to get to move on, and just, occasionally, right, always late, but we still love you. And so I will be coming back. We will be talking about something else too. So, yeah. So I love you guys. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. Y'all, I love y'all. Join me in a little while, and God bless you guys. I'm going to leave you with that. Please pray for Summer. Please pray for Monkey Vaughn. pray for these family members. Pray for these little babies out here suffering at the hands of their boyfriends and girlfriends. And I love y'all. Please stay safe out here on these YouTube streets. They get wild. Y'all know it. These YouTube streets are wild. But I love you guys. Good night. I'll be back. Bye, everybody.